So here's the Annamese people. When you look at the term, right, Annamese, understand California, the Caliph is the 8, right? Scorpio, right? This is the western wall, the western gate. And here is man, the bull, and the lion, right? This is the temple, the building of the temple, the construction of the temple. Let's understand the flail, right, for the commandments, the instruction, right, and for the scepter, the rulership, the Scorpios over the Torahs. So understand this is night, right, and this is the 2 hours of night in the first watch and the last watch and different things, right? So understand Scorpio on the knees, right? Scorpio Adan, the dawning. So we're talking about dawn. Understand Scorpio's here on the coast of California. This is why candlestick part, the golden eye. Understand the golden eye, which leads into the 33 degrees here at the Giza Plateau for all the secrets of society. So the watcher, right, the score, the tallier, the keeper of the tally, right, this is how the time was calculated, because this was the ending, the tally. So the telos, you understand the tally, you understand the sum, right, and the cap, right, the capital. So whether it's Bitcoin or any type of currency, right, that's current, right, understand the tally or the toll. This is why the toll tech, right, the Tulin, right, Tulin, Toltec, right, understand the books. This is why Black Wall Street was in here in this region of Oklahoma. Understand the Western Wall. When we talk about the Western Wall, toward the tribe of Dan, the serpent, right, California, Mexico, in this region, understand Kukulkan, right? We understand that the Kukulkan pyramid is known as El Castillo. So understand the Kukulkan pyramid is, right, a image of the Earth's pyramid. Understand the equator, right? Starting here in the south to Judah. This is why the scripture says that Judah, understand Judah, the Leo, the lion, right, the roar, the cry, the utterance, the sound, the mouth, the Caribbean seas, right? This is why Kara, to proclaim, to announce, to utter, when a child is born from its cutting of the umbilical cord, the concord, right? Understand the concord. And this is why here in California, Mount Diablo, where Concord is, right, it gives you the magnetic north core of the earth, as well as the golden eye region here, which connects you to the Concord from Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, which is also known as Cupid, right, is arrow from 180. What's up, bro? From 180 creates this line here through 314. This is why we call Pisces, the divider of the seas, Pisces, because understand Pisces here in the north of the new year goes into Aries, Pisces, right? When the rulership and dominion is in this half, understand Pisces and Aries are left in the night. This is the 144,000, right, of the night. This is the region of the night. So understand this is the watches here, right, which brings here with the Caliph, the golden eye, Afarium, Africa, right? So understand Africa, right, and California, Kafur. This is why Kaepernick, right, the golden 49ers, understand the 49ers, right? So, Kaepernick, right? Nick, I understand Negus, right? And this region here, the Negritos people, the original man, right? The Negar, the man, the primitive, the first, the original, who they where we get these traits from. Understand the coalition, the Khoikhoi, the original people. This is why this area here, the rum shaker, Cupid, right? Understand the quiver, right? And that which is the Dogon, the axe and the power, as he works to get to her love, to shoot his arrow into her to create the, what we call the Gemini, the hemisphere, the twins, which gave birth to the twins. Understand Cain and Abel, the 9, and the 6, the duality of man. So understand man, right? So man that is 9, right, will come to be pure and cry and utter, right, virgin pure fire. Understand the 6 coming this way, right, will come to our from the bull, the wild bull. This is why the wild bull, right, the rebels, the barbarians, the Tripadan, because their association with here. Understand the 6, right? This is why they would look the Barbary Coast in this region here. They were the rebels because they were going against. Understand the dividers time, right here, the 9. I'm sorry, the 6 coming from here, right? And then you have the 9 coming here to be pure fire, right? Pure earth, spirit, and water. This is why the flail, Leo, the commandments, right? The flail and the scepter, the hook, the cap, the kappa hook, right? To lead, to bite, to lead the bull, the wild bull, into the light, the guidance, right? Through here, to back up to the new day, to become a new man. This is why the water's here, right? The basin, right? Become born again, the Baphomet. This is why, right? Aquarius, the Greek goat mountain. Understand Aquarius, the Greek goat mountain, and the Baphomet, and the duality of the 6, right? To create the wild bull, right? Or the 9 to create the pure fire, right? The spirit, or the wildness. Understand the balance of the 2 when at midnight creates the lights to balance the lesser lights here, the 3 lesser lights and the 3 lesser lights here to balance the night and watch the night to keep the torch lit. Understand torch, right? This is the bull, Taurus, May, signs, the builders, right? Understand Leo, the calling out, the lioness, the roar, right? When you look at Leo, understand Li and Yi, the yin and yang, right? The yin and yang, the balance, the perfect balance. That is what you see here represented also in the Cancer and the Gemini, but understand, right, the Western Wall and how the division. So this is, right, the South Leo. Then you have the Tripadan here in the West, right? This is why the image of here, right, presents the image of the serpent going down here, right, during the winter solstice and the different solstices and equinoxes here on the Western Wall. It says the Western portrayal of the pyramid's main staircase causes 7 isosceles triangles to form, imitating the body of a serpent. The serpent head is carved in the stone at the bottom of the stairway. The body slowly grows until it connects to the head. The shadow of the serpent is a total of 37 yards. Understand here, this region of Leo, right, and the yard and the yarn, the flail that comes here, right, from the wind for the spirit to cross over to guide the wild bull, right, back to Leo, to the cry, to where the calling, right? So understand the mouth, the calling, the young, right, tongue, the speaking tongue, the car, right, being the bangle, right, and the duality, right here. So understand.
What you doing?
Just making some videos. So Judah, right? Understand. Jacob had 2 wives, right? One he loved, one he hated. She birthed Reuben, right? And understand Joseph, Ephraim, right? From Leah. So understand the 2 arms, right? The hated and the beloved. And the wild bull and man, primitive, prime, the first. So understand why it's the first, because the ending of the day here is in the west, the kafar, right, which makes man anew. This is why the Anu people and the Nubians, Anubis, Anuba, right, understand, to be new, a new man. Anda, so understand Dan, Adan, right, and the Masons, the Amazons, the builders, this is how I got my name from my father, Brandon, Bara Nu Adan. Understand the Masons of Ephraim, Kafarim, right, came here to hear the utterance. And when they heard the utterance, they became pure, right, and recorded their purity and began to tally, right, the gospel. This is what the gospel is, right? Understand Virgo, gospel, and how when we come here to the on-demand people, this is how we get, right, the Scorpio and man. Adan, Eden, Aman, Shah. So we need to understand the enemies people and Stickopedia and the rump shaker. Understand the locale, right? This being the leg here, right? And a new man and the rise to come into from Pisces into the new year. And the Wailing Wall, this is why here currency, talking about the currencies, right? Currencies. The currency, the mouth, the lion is Judah, right? The tongue, Bitcoin. This is what they call Bitcoin. Understand currencies, the Bitcoin, the mouth that comes in here, the currency, the fallacies. Understand fallacies, right? Right, fallacies, right? You need to repent. The fall within the seas, Atlantic. This is why Atlant, ATZ, land, right? And the Quran sees, understand the coming back, the leaving and coming back, pure, to be being pure as fire. So understand the meeting ain't the appointed to make a new man, right? So understand why man was seen as primitive first. Sound builder, Ruach, Ruben. So understand, Adan. According by the Levites, the priesthood, and the christening took place here. So understand this is Arizona and Amazon, right? The light zone within the equator and the earth zone. So this is the balance of, right, the spirit and material. You see, the Ari zone and the Ama, the material and the light. This is what you have here, the separation of man and order, law and order. So understand pureness and the divine that is the circle, and how all of these things correlate to the balance. Alright, so this is why you see here, understand the Toltec, as I showed you here, the Libro, the Lai Bull, by bull, right? The bull, right? By bull. And the gospel went out and across the seas, right? But understand truth and order is designed so that anything that is not within the order of this formation, the 7, right, in the 13, 13, 18, right, this balance of the more, the ma'ors, that balanced life, anything that's out of that is called sin, right? So we understand what sin is. Sin. So this is what sin is. Sin is the immoral act considered to be transgression against divine law. Understand the divine law is the order that we see here of the frail and scepter, the pyramid, the fire in the middle, the divine law, right? So understand anything that is out of that order, right, is transgression. So sin, right, is the measure of the perfection of the right angles. So understand here is a right angle, right? From here to there to that side is a right angle, right? And also from there to there is a right angle. So anything outside of this divine law, right, this perfection of the order, this mathematical perfection outside the lines, right, would bring you to 9.432, right? So, or 942. So understand the laws of Ma'at, right? In Pisces, 42. That's 3 14s. And you look at how these pyramids here are designed, right? From the same balance, right? For Xmas, understand the Wailing Western Wall here, right? And the winter solstice, when it takes place, understand Ami in Arizona, and Pentecost, the last leg. Scorpio, the total sum of Ariamat, leaves you with the Pisces, the law of Aman, negative 42 confessions is what separates the perfection of the balance. Hey. So anything not within the balance is about 9.432 to keep you within that balance. Why the negative 42 confessions? Understand Pentecost, Scorpio. The earth. Check out this location, Chichen Itza, Kukulkan. Also here, this also design is set up to the same design. The whole world is built to the same design. The Shabash, the Bet Shemesh, the house of the sun, the sunroom Elizabeth, the sunrooms, the El Castillo. This is the sunroom, the house of the sun. This is why Bess, you see Bess in the middle. That's who that is. El Castillo, Bethel. Understand Bess, so that's Bess in the middle, and that's the ending of the day with the Scorpio, man, bull, crouching lion. Understand how the divisions and the seas mark everything. Time, alright? This is time, the direction, and this is the balance and the measure of the night. The Karabin.